Hey there, how you going, Brooklyn? Let me get set up. Sorry I haven't been online. Haven't been in a really good space in my mind. I'm just getting a bit cold again. I've just turned stuff off in here, turned the heater off. Been doing some work before I got online. Yeah, so welcome everybody. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button if you would like a free reading. Yeah, not doing too bad, HK. I just decided not to come online yesterday, even though I was awake at 3:30. I was out of bed by 20 to 6. I was editing, doing videos, and I was ready to come online around 9 a.m. and I just not feeling good. Physically fine, just not feeling too good. So anyway, I'm here. If you would like a paid reading, a more detailed reading, all you need to do is pay that $7.77 US dollars in my PayPal link, and yeah, then you'll jump the list and you will have a more detailed question kind of answered. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, it is very, very brief, and it's just sort of like a general question. So no detailed sort of questions, but I will give as much detail as possible for your mini reading. Okay, so who have we got up first? Brooklyn, you were first online. So Brooklyn, was it you that I was supposed to be adding to my WhatsApp? I'm sorry, I haven't been with it. I'm just not with it at the moment. Got a lot of stuff going around in my mind with everything going on over here. Early today. It's actually 11 o'clock here. I'm normally online around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Sometimes I've been online. Weeks ago, I used to get online at 8 o'clock, 8:30. And I don't know. It's just, anyway, I don't want to go into it. Yeah, there's just sort of stuff going around in my mind. So I just want to do some readings and help some people. And so general reading for you, Brooklyn. Thank you. Oh, okay, so you're going to email me. Okay, and then we'll exchange numbers, and I'll put you on WhatsApp. And then that way, when I do your reading, I'll just do a little mini thing and I'll send it to you on WhatsApp. And we'll just focus on the people that come into the room. It is, yeah, it's 11 o'clock right now here in sunny Australia. I was actually sitting out in the sun yesterday afternoon for about an hour or so down watching for whales and things like that. It was absolutely beautiful weather. I should have gone out earlier in the day and just sort of sat at the beach and breathe in and do some meditation or something. I really need to get onto meditations again. I haven't done them for 2 months. Okay, Brooklyn, general reading for Brooklyn. Up next is Pinky and Seba. I'm going to do two together because we've always got quite a big list there. So Pinky and Seba, please post your minor sort of general reading kind of questions. What I mean by that is if you wanted to know about Joe Blow and this person and that person, and don't tell me a whole big story, just say, I'd like to know what's going on between this person and that person. Something like that. All right, so Brooklyn. Brooklyn, you might be getting news about someone that's having a baby. Looks like a baby boy. There could be some sort of sickness or problem around in the family, a family member or a close friendship. There's also something to do with forced movement that's coming up. What I mean by forced movement could be change of job, but you didn't realize it was happening, change of schools, didn't realize it was happening, changing around the rules of what you do and where you live, which is pretty much going on a daily basis out here in Australia. But yeah, it looks like this is like a reunion as well. There could be some sort of reunion. Sometimes when I see this and the nighttime card, it can simply mean that there's some sort of sexual union going on, a friendship, bit of sex, bit of fun, whatever. That's quite nice energy, but then we've got this big 10 here. Now, one way of looking at this could be things like a lot of stress or a lot of hard work or a lot of study and stuff going on. I'm not seeing anything too much to do with work because there's no money cards here at all. But let's just see your tarots. Oh, we do have a money card here. Now, this was upside down. As I said, there may be a family member or somebody. I don't know if it's a woman or a man. I don't know if it's an injury or a sickness because we've got both here. But somebody might be going to the hospital and they might be having surgery with this coming out. Also, this did come out upside down. Now, this is usually where you've worked a long time, you've got a lot of money saved up, and you're going to retire and go on holidays or whatever. It came out upside down. So when I say coming out upside down, it can mean things like if you've saved up $5,000 and you're planning on buying a car or something like that with the money, you probably need 50 grand, but you're saving up this money for something. When it comes out upside down, it means that you need to use it for something else and you didn't plan on it, because the way it looks like it wasn't planned. Somebody else cause and effect. Something's happened here. You're being told to follow your dreams right now, Brooklyn. You're being told to reach for the stars, whatever it is. So this could be a lot of hard work. It might be you and 2 other people teaming together and doing like a study group or getting a work project off the ground. Just be prepared for lots and lots of delays at this time. If you're meant to travel somewhere, there's delays. So, but yeah, that's what you've got. Let's just give you a couple of extra cards. Think of the yes and no, Brooklyn, and we'll have a look at that for you right now. You're being told stop, waste your time, and you will be happy soon. So something needs to just stop. Let's see what else you had over here. Stop limiting yourself as well. So if you can do something really good, especially with the star, if you're talented in some way, if you can sing, dance, whatever, you need to do that. You need to let your talent shine. All right, so I forgot to bring a whole load of drink down here. I've been down here for 2 hours. I should have been online 2 hours ago. Everybody, you'll have to excuse me. I'm floating on 3.5 hours sleep again. Or maybe 4 hours I've had. 4 hours sleep again. I'm just not sleeping at the moment. I'm just too much stress. Okay. Pink and Seba. Pink and Seba. Pinky, I'm assuming that's Pinky. Is William sad I ended our relationship? So let's see how William's feeling about Pinky. Is William sad? And Seba, what is Seba's question? Can I see Seba's question, please? Is William sad that Pinky ended the relationship? Seba posted already up further. Did he or she? You donated, I rise. That's Bianca again, is it? Bianca? I'll do these 2 free ones, Bianca. Yeah, Bianca. Okay, we'll look at that for you, Bianca. Thank you for the donation, Bianca. Okay, so Pinky, you were asking what does William feel, and Seba, did we get Seba's question reposted? Let me just scroll back and look for it. Seba. Is my question too long, Kay? Should I rephrase it? What do you think? I can't see it. I'm looking for it. Oh, now this is not working. Yeah, let's have a shortened version, Seba. I need to be quick because I've got to go on to a donation reading. So, okay, so what does William think? Is he sad, whatever? We got the soulmate card to start the reading. So in the past, there was a soulmate connection. We have discussions and truth and things going on. And then we have this imbalance, someone where they feel not committed to a journey anymore, not too sure what they want anymore. It's not dead and gone, but they feel like it can be fixed. So maybe he's feeling like it could be fixed. We've got this wanting to be around lots of other people. I'm not talking about going off with a new person, but it's like William wants to just sort of try and socialize and forget about it. Try not put too much energies into it. But I do feel like the 2 of you had some sort of good connection here, but there was an imbalance there. It does look like moving forward, if this was taken as stress or sadness or jealousy or whatever, He's feeling this 3 out of 10. It's going up to a 9 out of 10. So I'd have to say, I don't know if he's sad or he's stressing about it, trying to work something out. And I don't know if you two were supposed to be having a baby or something like that, because she's got cards that mean pregnancy and babies as well. I don't think it's going to come back together, if that's what you're wondering what he thinks. Is he sad or whatever? I think that he's talking to other males and they're just sort of saying, let's just go out, forget about her, have a good time, don't worry about it. But I think when he's alone at home, especially around family or something like that, he gets all up in his head thinking about it all and worried about who said what and should I have done something different. We've got the Page of Cups and the Jack of Hearts. There's a soulmate connection here between the two of you. Got the Ace of Swords, which takes me straight up to his head. So yes, he does think about it. I think he thinks about the happy times and then he thinks about where it doesn't work. So is he sad about it? This could be sadness. It could be sadness, a little bit of sadness, a little bit more, and a hell of a lot. So yes, it could be sadness, but I'm feeling a different energy around this. I feel like he's talking to this person, talking to that person, trying to work out, should we get back together? How can I get back? Maybe not. Maybe shouldn't be together anymore. But this is usually about something that's starting to blow up as well. Anyway, that's what I've got there. Seba, there we are. If I message, will he message me back? So will Seba get a message from S, 6 letters? Will Seba get a message from S, 6 letters? Will Seba get a message from S, 6 letters? If Seba messages, those cards that flipped were a message and no. So it was a big black 10. If Seba contacts S, that was a yes. And it will be sharp and unexpected. It will happen really quick. We'll see if we get a message from S. It's yes and no. When I get a yes and no on that kind of question, it could mean that the information you get back might not be what you wanted. It's like you send out this message about a relationship, a friendship, sexual message, whatever it is, and then there's silence. There's sort of like no talking, and then there's wondering what the hell's going on, and then we have a nice conversation, but then parts of it are not what you want. So I do feel there will be a response. It might be delayed, and then it was sort of like, let's say you said, I went to the shop and I bought 5 pears and a chocolate bar, and you were saying, so do you want some? And then you wait for the message coming back, and then eventually it says, oh, well, I want an orange and I want an ice cream. Like, so they don't answer what you actually asked. It's almost like not listening. But yeah, you've got ups and downs going on here with this person that you're asking about as well within the relationship. There's something about truth and lies there as well, or hidden things. Also, Seba, you have victory and success, so that would be a yes, that there is going to be a conversation. You've also got some sort of talk about long-term commitment, or this is something you want to think about, that you're thinking about doing. So that would be a yes, but don't be too disappointed if it's not sort of how you wanted it to be. Okay, so we're looking at a paid reading now. Let me just put this on my watch is on. My watch is on. Can everyone see that? 1111. My computer's on 1111. It's happening again. I'm waiting for these wonderful things to happen, but it's sort of like bits of information that are stressful information coming in instead of making me happy information. And now I'm looking at my phone just turned on and it's on 1111 on my phone. Of course, because it's 11 minutes past 11. Let me read yours. What was the connection? Bring. Okay, so you've met someone new and we're having a look at the connection. So we'll look at you, the person, and the connection. And I'll just set my watch for your reading. I do have to go offline today because I have a booked reading today. It's not till 2 o'clock, but I do have to go offline about 1 o'clock, get something to eat, do a few things, and yeah. Anyway, here we go for you, not Brooklyn, sorry, Bianca. Oh, what are they? It might work. I've got a 50-50 kind of thing just flung out there. What will the connection bring between Luke and Bianca? What would the connection be like between Luke and Bianca? Bianca, Luke, the connection. My son's name actually is Luke. He's a married man with 2 little children, and I'm sure he's not the Luke you're talking about. What connection will be there? Let's just get these for clarification. If you've got a yes and no question in your mind at the moment, Bianca, please think about that right now, because I'm going to, what I'm going to do today, I've got 2 lots of cards either side with my messages on them. I haven't had time to sort them into relationship kind of cards and whatever, and I thought it's probably best that you get the messages that you need to hear anyway. Okay, let's put one there, one there, one there. Let's get 2 of these. And think about yes or no, Bianca, just in case it comes out. You can actually think of 2 questions. If one card says yes, the other pile might say yes or no. So if you've got 2 questions, think of A and B question in case they come out. So this will be A, this will be B. Okay. Okay. So that's A and B. I'll set them up there. All right, let's get to it now, Bianca. Bianca, you're a bit dubious. I think you've had some sort of hurt and problems in the past with people. So you are being a bit cautious with this relationship, but you're hoping that it's going to be something quite stable. It looks like it's a nice connection. It looks like you are both interested in the same kind of things. It looks like it's off to a nice beginning for you, but you're not too sure because there's something in the past here. I feel you've been lied to in the past maybe. Yeah, you're not too sure. You've got the 2 of Swords. You're trying to work out, is this going to go somewhere or, you know, isn't it going to go somewhere? Sitting around him. Okay, so he also has something in the past where someone was irresponsible and caused problems. But he has you're thinking on a logical sense of things that it feels nice, it feels right, but I'm too scared to open up my heart to this just yet. He's thinking about the sex, the fun, the getting together, and this is sort of like a dream come true kind of thing. So he's sort of gone to a different side of the fence here, but it does look nice with both of you. Is he Virgo or anything like that? Because you've got the Virgo card coming out. That could be a message to you about a Virgo person. That's where he's thinking about his next move. He's not sure. He's not sure what you're feeling. You're not sure what he's feeling. So he's trying to look at the next move. But this would be like any kind of sexual interaction, quite big, like quite a big thing. Yeah, there's like a lot of passion coming off there. It's like he's beaming this and you're taking it on a logical journey. Also, we've got the lack of commitment card coming up as the connection thing, but we do have a lot of truth being talked about, a lot of talk about going out at night together, getting to know each other. So I do feel this thing will grow, but at the moment there may be talks about your ex or his ex, or there may even be an ex interfering. I don't like that the 5 of Hearts has come out because it can mean trying to get back with somebody else. So either you or him have got somebody else that isn't over them or whatever. And it could just mean that neither one of you are ready to be in a proper relationship, or one of you is trying to end a former relationship. Like it's not completely done, but it looks like it will be. But this looks nice. The 2 of you having some sort of nice journey, chit-chats, and the whole thing growing. Your tarot is, yeah, there's some sort of walking away from something for this relationship. It can be that you have a nice time for a while and then it just doesn't seem to grow, and then you decide to sort of walk in different directions. But we'll just clarify in case that's completely wrong. Yeah, something's dead, gone and buried between the two of you, well, like on his side or your side. But we also have this passionate man that wants to grab you by the hand, take you on a beautiful journey. Why was that doing that? Let me just check my battery. Battery is fully charged. I don't know what that was just then. Oh, I've got email open. It must have been an email notification. It's my work laptop. Let's just clarify for you, Bianca. Yeah, sitting around you're not sure what to do because there's something that really, really hurt in the past. You're too scared to open your heart up yet. You're sort of taking it day by day, not too sure what to do. For him, like I said, he's sitting contemplating, but he thinks that you're the bomb here. This is the Empress. You are an Empress to him. He's sort of like very, very in tune, very, very wanting to take this further. It could just be a sexual bond. It could just be something that feels good, feels nice, and it's a big rush and all of that sort of thing. It could be that for him. For you, as I said, you've got some sort of thing in the past that's not fully processed, and you're being very cautious as you move forward. So let's just see why this Eight of Cups is sitting here. Is that what you fear? Do you fear that if you open up and you take this to the next level, that it could end up that you or him, it walks away again? Because it's sort of like you've got to trust in part of your instincts, your intuition and everything, but maybe some of it's not quite correct. I'm just going to clarify with a different deck on the relationship here. Think your yes and no's. This was the first question, the A question, and this one's the B question. So your first question, in case it's yes and no, think before you speak. So it's not a yes or a no, but it's just telling you, make sure you think before you actually say whatever it is you need to say. And this is your B question. Let your talent shine. So there's something you need to, within this relationship, everything that makes you you need to put it out there on the table. Okay, so you've got a Scorpio moon sign. Okay, so let's just have a look at what could be between the two of you. Will this thing grow? Let's just get some more information here. It's got the choices. You can have something and grow together, and it could feel like very rushed. So this being at the bottom, I think that's your fear. You don't want to rush. You don't want to rush anything and then feel like you did before, you know. And I feel like he kind of feels that way a little bit. So he's sort of sitting there, but he's just getting very, very engrossed in you and who you are. Anyway, did I do those two? Oh, yeah, I did those. I was just thinking I didn't finish the reading properly. Anyway, that's it, Bianca. What we will do is just grab you one of these, just a message for Bianca. This has nothing to do with him. No, it might be. What's Bianca need to know? Innocence. Now, I think with this, you asking all of this, this is a totally new person, and they are innocent of the crimes of whoever did whatever in the past. Okay, so this is something new. If you want it to grow, it will grow. It might be some sort of project you work on together. You know, he might want to go out and buy a motorbike or something, and then you get together and you look at, research it, and you do some sort of journey together. You might actually work together. But there is this thing about your options coming up. I'm not too sure which way to go with things. Anyway, Bianca, thank you for your donation. That's your reading today. So who's up next, please? It would be HK and Jessica is up next. So can I please have the questions for HK and Jessica? Thank you. I hope that helped you with what you're doing. Try not to get too bogged down with whatever happened in the past. I mean, it could be all too easy that, let's say, there was a song playing on the radio when you and your ex had some major fight, or you found something out about your ex, and then you're out with this new person and that song comes on and you're sort of like, is that a sign? Oh my God, is that, you know, is that person going to do that? You know, so yeah, try not get too bogged down in about what somebody else used to do. HK, will my application at the SG place get accepted? Will HKs be accepted? No worries, Bianca. I hope it all works out for you and this new person. Who is the other person I'm doing HK? I just said their name. Everybody that's on the list, can you please let my moderators know that you're here? Oh, I'm just looking up at my thing and it was on 77. 77 is always a sign from above to me. It was my mom's favourite number. Maybe it's what I just said about not getting too bogged down and overthinking about things from the past that affecting things now. And it was my mum trying to say, listen to what you're telling other people. So HK and who? Who's the other one? HK wants to know if your application will be accepted at SG. Let's have a look. I knew it would do that. Well, I'm going to take that as a yes, a yes, a yes, a yes, a yes, and one no. So I'd have to say it's a yes. You do have double fours in here. When we're talking about a job or a school or a college or a university or anything like that, fours is all about structure, learning, certificates, passing tests, all of that. I do think there is one particular section that you might need more investment in. So what I mean by that is if you were starting up a new business, you might need 2 different insurances, you might need 2 different certificates for health, you might need whatever. Something's missing. Something's missing with what you need to do. So I think you might have to learn something a different way as well. So if you went to some sort of college and you learnt A, B, C, D, and then you go to this new place, they might do A, B, F, G, H, I. And you have to learn something new because the thing you know is either obsolete now or whatever. So I do think that's a yes. Sometimes when I see that, it can be that it makes you happy, but it creates stress for somebody else. So if going to whatever this SG thing is involves that you're going to be moving out of house or moving to a different location, somebody feels a bit depressed about it all, that your journey is going to take you somewhere else. We've got something to do with medical here. We've got something to do with overseas here. Double fours, I don't like them when they're one red and one black, especially like if we're looking at relationship stuff, because it can mean that something's going on in the background that you need to find out what the hell's going on. But yeah, you're asking about SG, whatever that is. And your other 2 cards are, that's a yes, and this is the new beginning. So I'd have to say it's a yes, that you're going to be accepted. Now, you are a moderator, so I will just pull a Lenormand, and please think about a yes or no question. Yes or no for HK. Things will go your way. So I'd have to say that's another yes, and we'll just give you one of these, a message for HK. Now, who was it I was supposed to be doing? Who was the other person? Yeah, it's yeah, then we got the lucky card. So all your cards except for one were saying yes. So it's a yes, but there's some sort of something that has to be done. Something has to be done. Or it might be that it requires that you have $10,000 and you've got $9,000. So you might have to get more money. There's something missing, but it's a yes. There's something you'll have to work on or do. No, SJ, it's whatever question you want, but just not detailed for the free question. So if you wanted to know, is this person going to go here? Am I going to get this job? Should I do blah, blah, blah? Doesn't matter, whatever the questions are. So SJ was up next, is it? What thoughts does Aries have about me? Okay, so let's see what SJ, we'll get these 2 for you. What does the Aries person think about SJ. What does Aries think about SJ? You've got cards that represent a marriage here. So I don't know if you are married. They are married. You've got something to do with marriage here. We do have the double fours have come out, but these are different fours this time. I had the spade one before on that. Like I just said in the last reading, the only reason I like two red fours is when they're both red. When we get one red and one black, this can be truth and lies. It can be something to do with your home life, especially if there's a marriage card sitting here. It can be an engagement, like two people together in engagement, two people together in a marriage. Yeah, because this can be deception when I see this. This can be where this person you're asking about, this Aries, is either you have got somebody behind the scenes or they've got somebody behind the scenes, or both. Both. Doesn't have to mean they're in an affair, but it can mean that they are definitely talking to somebody else about you, or you're talking to somebody else. But what do they think about you? They think that you're a loving, this is usually the mother, the wife, the family person. She's very caring, very nurturing. So got that there, but also you've got a card that means sharp and unexpected sitting right beside it. So that can mean where someone thinks you got a lot of money. It can be a money card. They think that you would have a lot of money or a lot of possessions or a house or whatever. Also, it can mean things like that you tend to be sharp sometimes with your actions. This is where they're thinking about what they want to do, which way they want to go. They want some sort of final decision here, whether this is something that's just sort of conversations and get-togethers, or is this something like this over here? So what do they think about you? There's two kind of sharp cards there, and you're confusing sometimes, or maybe this truth and lies thing, it's like if you tell them something, they don't know if you're telling the truth or not. The other cards, I already pulled them for you, didn't I? The other cards you've got here are, I don't know if this means that they feel that sometimes you can be very judgmental, or that you're very victorious and successful, because the Judgment card can mean a lot of different things. And also we've got this, they're weighing up their options, or they're wondering whether you've got too many options available to you, SJ. So yeah, they might be worried that you got more than them in mind. So yeah, because this can be someone that's sort of going through the process and making up their decision which way they want to go with somebody. Do they want to be here? Do they want to be there? This can be a sudden ending here going on. If this is you, this could be some sort of sudden ending that's coming up. That can be some sort of sudden ending, a job, a relationship, where you work, what you do, a person leaving work, whatever. So some sort of thing. It could be around money. It could be around medical as well. But then you've got that with this balance and happiness at home. So if this is unhappy and stressed at home, this is happiness and balance. Anyway, that's your mini reading. I'm waffling on a little bit too long with this free reading. I'm going to have to step away and get some water because my mouth is dreadful. Oh, no worries. Oh, you've already been in the ending. You've had an ending. Yeah, it's showing like that sharp and unexpected. And like I said, there's someone in the background. So I don't know if there was someone in the background for that person or you. But yeah, as soon as I looked at it and I seen the marriage card, like the two people are supposed to be together, and yeah. Anyway, okay. Yes, I do. Oh, I forgot that I made you a moderator. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yes, if anybody would like a private reading, I do have one to do today. I've got one I've got to do tomorrow. I've got one booked in for Monday. All you've got to do is email me. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. We can use things like WhatsApp, FaceTime. We can use Zoom. Yeah, so if you would like a private, more detailed reading, all you've got to do is contact me on my email, and then we can get the ball rolling. So anyway, who was up next, please, HK? Who's up next? I'm wondering if Chris is going to come in today, because I don't have it on, but I have it on my legs, and it's fantastic. It's like a heater. I don't need the heater with this. It's just making me so warm. This is what one of my subscribers sent me, this Snuggie. It's amazing. She sent me blankets. She sent me Snuggie. She sent me white socks, little outfit for my grandson and my granddaughter. And it's just, I couldn't believe it. This massive box arrived at my house from America. Yeah, it was Chris. She sent me that because she keeps saying, why don't you have it on? I'm not cold up here, but my legs were cold. So I've just put this Snuggie thing. I put it in here ready to put it on if I was cold. Okay, Ashley, does my Capricorn mother still have feelings for the Sagittarius? Does this person that she's asking about, can I have like a first letter and then like how many letters is in it? I just know how to ask that. Does my Capricorn, what's your mother? Does your Capricorn mother still have feelings for some Sagittarius person? So we can do a yes and no. This is not telling me. This is sort of like, you shouldn't be asking the question, double joker. It's not going to tell me. We got black, red, and 2 double jokers. So that's sort of like, I'm getting the thing, it's not your conversation to have, almost like it's not your business. We've got this like someone being irresponsible with their actions. So I'm just going to read what this is. This is normally an invitation to someone's wedding, especially with 2 aces, red aces. That's usually someone that wants to have a commitment, wants to get married, wants to move on in their future. And this would be the invitation. It's also, oh my God, you know, this is shock. What the hell? What's going on? It could be a past matter, that. Then we have someone, usually a parent with a 6, being irresponsible with words or with their behaviour or whatever. Then we have this mindset of balance and love, and this is the right thing for me. I feel so good. Then we have a lot of conversations going on, and then we have finally some sort of commitment thing to whatever this journey is. So does this person still have feelings? We do have one card that represents there's quite a bit of feelings there. Is it still going on? I'm not too sure. This could be jealousy and other people listening and other people gossiping as well. It's usually those cards. If you weren't asking that question, I'll say, oh, this is an invitation to a wedding. Someone's going to be there that's going to cause a bit of a ruckus because they're going to be drunk or drugs or whatever. So let's just see your Capricorn. No, it's over. I've got the death card about it being over, and this thing about things needing to be rescued. So I feel like whatever this relationship was that happened between the Capricorn and this other person, I feel like they needed to release it, like, because the death cards come out, something's come to an end. So they did have feelings, but something's ended. And I feel they did it because they needed to feel like they were being rescued from something. Or this can mean that they've escaped from it. But those messages could be for you as well, that you need to let it go and that you need to escape from whatever that journey is. Okay, Ashley. Oh, they've been separated since you were little. Okay. Yeah, so there's this on and off thing with them. There's this in the mind thing, because the aces mean the mind. Yeah, so sometimes the person thinks about them, and then sometimes the person's sort of like, no, or they might think about the good times and then they think about bad times. But the double joker was just sort of like, don't ask this question. All right, who is up next, please? Oh, should I message even for his birthday since we have it? Okay, so should Lisa contact Evan? Should Lisa contact Evan? It's his birthday. Should they have a conversation? Should she contact Evan? No worries, Ashley. Should you contact Evan? I've got all black cards apart from the letter or the communication card, and then I've got this where you feel a deep connection with this person, and then I've got no, 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 no. So at this time, I'd have to say that's a big no, but I think you're going to do it anyway. Because of this sitting here, this would be the sending the message, sending the text message, or sending an email. Or so I do feel you're going to do it anyway. But yeah, this is sort of like not at this time. We've got a broken relationship here. We've got a sort of not on the same par with each other, and then we've got a possible third party interference over here. I think this might be your energy that you're stressing about it. You're trying to decide, should I do it? I don't know. We've been talking now and again. It all depends on what the last conversation you had was like. Anyway, after this reading, I'm just going to race out to the kitchen and grab some more water because I need to eat something. That's so yummy, that. Now, on the other hand, we have a definite yes here. The tarots are saying yes. Something to do with 4-4. That could be 4 weeks away, 4 months away. I think you might need to contact him, but not yet. Because this is like, wait for a more... I know it's his birthday, so he's thinking, oh, it's his birthday, I'll contact him. I've got a good excuse. Anyway, you got the Ten of Cups, and then you got this Page of Wands. So that would be the communication. It can be a distance between two people as well. And you got this big love card sitting there. So I have to say, these cards, when I first shuffled and thought about it, just delay it. Just delay for a while. Maybe a very brief happy birthday, hope you have a great day. That's it. And save the detailed sort of conversation for a later time. Sorry if that's not what you wanted, not what the answer you wanted today, but that's what I'm getting on there. That was sticking to my teeth. It is apricots, nuts, and dark chocolate. It's really yummy. Marlene, what does my spirit guides want me to know right now? What day is it? It's Thursday. I wonder where Rhonda is. She didn't even pop on at all. I know it's getting late for her now. Marlene, what does my spirit guide? So this is just messages for you, Marlene. Let's have a look. What does Marlene need to know right now? You have some new project, new friendship, new project, something at work, something you're putting a lot of efforts into. It's just about to get off the ground. So if you join a new church, or you decide to go somewhere and work somewhere, or you take on a new course of study, it's just showing you like you're putting the efforts in. It could be new friendships in that on the horizon. It's also telling you you need to take the blindfold off and make a decision right now. There's something you're not looking at. No worries, Lisa, and thank you for all the hearts, the flowers, and the hands. That's beautiful. Yeah, so there's something right now that you need to make a decision. Take the blindfold off, you've got your information, and then you move forward with what your decision is. Oh, Rhonda, you're there. Oh, you're going to go and wash your hair and that. Yeah, I kept looking across looking for your name, so you are here. Hey there, Rhonda. Hey there, Rhonda. Okay, so what was this question again? It was just spirit messages for who? Yeah, because I was just looking at the day thinking, is it Wednesday and you're at the trivia? And then I realised, no, I didn't go online, haven't been going online. Been feeling a bit off, Rhonda. Okay, spirit messages for, who am I doing this for? Spirit messages for, can someone tell me who I'm doing the spirit messages for, please? I actually was sitting here at 9 a.m. ready to go on. My boss rang me. I was on the phone to him for half an hour. Then when I hung up, went to go online at 20 to 10, my friend rang me. I was on the phone till 10 to 11. And then I thought, oh, God, I'll go on now. And that's what happened the other day as well. I was all ready to go at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then people rang me. This stuff sticks to you too. Beautiful, but Joanna or Brooklyn or someone, who am I reading for? Who is the spirit? Oh, Marlene. Thank you, Marlene. When I'm asking who I'm reading for and it's you, put in capital letters and put a star or something next to it and go, it's me. Marlene. Messages for Marlene. I've known one Marlene in my life and she was an absolutely beautiful woman. She had many, many friends. Her funeral was packed out on the road. It was just, she just touched so many people. Spirit messages. You got a lot of nice stuff going on. You got some nice surprise coming in. Somebody might be fertile. They might be pregnant. It looks like there's a baby boy announcement. There's also something to do with a new plan, a new job, and a new friendship. There's gatherings, and I feel like this peace and love thing within yourself. On a negative note, do be on the lookout for any kind of medical issue within your hips to your rib cage, not including your heart or lungs, anything to do with your bowel, your bladder, whatever, anything that's in there, the kidneys, the liver. It could be minor, but it's showing up like, don't just let it go unlooked at, just have a look at it. I feel like you're gaining a new friend, losing another one, but you need to, it's your process. It's what you need to do right now. There's someone that you're trying to step away from. The contact's just not right anymore. It doesn't feel right anymore. So I do feel there might be a little bit of a sadness kind of thing because you feel like this just doesn't work anymore. But there's also this new thing that really works and feels nice. If you're single, this is sort of like a nice close friendship and it's really, really nice feeling. If you're in a relationship, it looks like you're about to go on a really nice journey together. Beautiful messages there. Health-wise, like I said, this can be really healthy eating, taking care of yourself, getting out, having walks, whatever. There is a minor thing that needs to be looked at. If it's not you, it's someone close to you. Anyway, that's what we have for you, Marlene. Carol is up next with, is there a soul connection between G and me? These are yum. Thank you, Rhonda. So who was I doing now? Is there a connection between G, the Virgo, and me? Who was that? Whoa, I'd have to say that that's your reading there. Unless it's for me. What is it? Fight about money. Fight about money. It's better than fighting about other stuff. Carol. I was thinking about something when I shuffled that, so thinking about something else. I don't think that was for you. Is there a soul connection between G and me? Is there a soul connection between G and Carol? And again with the two women. We definitely have the meeting of the minds here. We got the two aces, the lovely aces. We have some sort of conversations that sometimes don't happen. It can be where you talk about a particular subject and inside yourself you want to say this and you want to say that and you don't talk about it. So I feel like you sometimes dance around what this thing is with the two of you. We don't have the soulmate card, but we do have the Ace of Hearts and we do have the Queen of Hearts. So there is definitely a loving connection between the two of you. Something to do with, again, conversations but irresponsibilities sitting right there. And we got these two females sitting side by side here. So one of them would be you, Carol, and one of them would be somebody else. I feel that this connection between you and this person is sometimes it's full on and feels very good, and other times it's sort of like ew and frustrating, and then it feels very good again, very balanced, and then it's frustrating again. So there's a definite connection going on here, but it's up and down. Whoa, we got the double black tens here, 10 of swords, 10 of wands. That's two parts of your life that are done. Something that's done, dusted. This is like heavy burdens going on around you, and then this one is just feeling like a defeat kind of feeling. Why that's coming out with this, because these, I'm not shuffling these as I go. These are being shuffled, pre-shuffled for everyone that has a reading, so I take more of my answers from over here. Yes, I do feel there's a soul connection, but I feel it's a very weird kind of connection you have with each other. It's like where it feels great and then it just doesn't, and then it feels great and then it doesn't. I do feel someone interferes in it, but there's somebody, either an ex of yours, an ex of his, and there's some sort of interference going on there. But we do have two females that stand on the same path looking back over the journey. So it's almost like you and your mother or you and your best friend standing there assessing and looking at this relationship between the two of you and thinking, sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not. But this may be something else in your life that is done, dusted over, like you're making a choice to say, that's it, I'm done with this and I'm moving in this direction now. It could also be that there's heavy burdens or something around a female and sickness and hospital here that is going to take over sort of your world at the moment. So that's what we have, Carol. Sorry, it wasn't the mother. So maybe the mother, maybe those two black tens. I don't know if the mother's healthy or not, but that could mean an illness. It can mean hospital. It can mean a lot of stress around a particular person. Okay, nymph. Will I meet anybody soon in love within the next 2 months or longer? Currently single with no relations with anyone. Okay, so will nymph meet someone? And if so, who? Is nymph going to meet someone? Yeah, can I have a look at there's a free list. Mountain, you're now. Mountain, you're now. So Mountain, please post your question, Mountain girl. Oh, they were calling you. Post your question. You'll be up next. Will I meet anybody soon in love? If anybody wants to jump that list, or if you've had a free reading and you want more detail, $7.77 US let us know that you've paid. I'll check my phone and we'll do a more detailed reading for you. Okay, so here we go. Nymph. Are you going to meet someone, Nymph? If so, who? I don't mean to laugh. Well, if I put too many, no. You've got 3 black, 3 red. This is yes or no. It's like you set out on an agenda. It can be something to do with work, study, something like that, groups of people. You're very focused on what it is you want, what kind of person you want, what you want to do. But then this is all sort of lack of interest or disappointment, or I dressed myself nice and I went to this place and I met these people and nothing happened. And it's sort of like you go out the first time, you come home, you feel a bit disappointed. You do it again, feel a bit disappointed. You force yourself to sort of go somewhere you don't want to go, or do something, and it just doesn't work. This is sort of like someone going, hey, I want to do something, but it's just not happening. But then if you are told you need to go to this particular place, or you're invited to Brooklyn, you donated? Yeah, if you're invited somewhere and you're really sort of like, I don't know, this is a celebration, a gathering of people. Out of it comes romance and love, your wishes coming true. So if your desire, your deep, dark desire is to find somebody and be involved with somebody, it's going to come either through some sort of money transaction, which could be work-related, or it's going to come through some sort of party invitation. I just feel like you don't want to go there, but you should. So, and also if you're currently like with money and job and whatever, you need to move, you don't want to move, the move will bring about people that you fit well with, and there's a love romantic card sitting there. It's not showing me 2 people together in love. Yes, you will meet someone over the coming months. It's going to make you very, very happy, possibly a Virgo. You might be meeting up with a Virgo. Also, this energy could be where you need to sit down and contemplate and work out what kind of person you want, where do you want to go, and then step out the front door and go for it. But yeah, I do feel like after a period of time you will meet someone. It might be a bit further down the track than what you're thinking. Yeah, it could be around closer to Christmas time or even after that. All right, so Brooklyn is the thing on my phone. What's this? Oh, okay, so let's see if we get nice surprises. Brooklyn. Okay, so we're doing a donation reading, guys. So Mountain Girl, you will be after this reading. So please have your question ready. Did you pay? Yeah, you paid a tiny bit extra there. Oh, hang on, what's the conversion? Anyway, I'll give you a few extra cards with this, Brooklyn. What's Brooklyn need to know? What's coming her way? What nice things are coming your way? Hopefully we're getting some nice cards for you, Brooklyn. Okay, let's do those like that. What's coming Brooklyn's way in a nice way? Work, money, romance. What's coming Brooklyn's way? No worries, Nymph. What's coming Brooklyn's way? Is there some nice surprise? Oh, I like that, Joanna. That looks pretty cool. That looks really cool. What's coming Brooklyn's way? Well, that's not nice. That's sort of nice. Come on. Ah, that's very nice. All right. So if we look at this as your past, your problems, can be something to do with someone that's not well. It can be to do with a troubled pregnancy that someone's having. It can also be to do with feeling frustrated in things with study or rules and regulations and stuff like that. It's kind of interfering in what you want to do. And it's like where you're okay with it and then you're not. So it's telling me like it's building, something's building at the moment. I'm saying it's something official in that about rules or whatever, because this can be the police, the lawyer, the security guard, the ambulance driver, whatever, military, government, whatever. So yeah, it's like something building here. Also, it's telling me about, in a positive light, this would be something you thought was going to take a little bit of your effort is going to take a hell of a lot more work, a lot more study, a lot more everything. I do feel this could be also messaging me about some male, an older male, father, grandfather, an uncle, a best friend's father. There may be some sort of illness sitting around the kidney or something like that that needs to be sorted. So that's coming in as well. So this is your problem or your past and stuff like that. What have we got? Yeah, in the past, you have difficulty making decisions on what you want to do. It's almost like you listen to too many people, and you might have your mind set on something, and then you're going to tell Rosie, and Rosie will tell you something, and you think, oh, yeah, maybe. And then you're going to tell John, and John will tell you something else, and he's, oh, shit, okay. And so you confuse yourself by talking to too many people, and then you need to take the blindfold off and make a decision here. You also might have been having a little bit of trouble with money, a car, a job. It's sort of like, where do I go? Like, I need more money. I want to have this online business, but to start selling the crystals or whatever, I've got to have the money to get it off the ground. I've got to have the start. So this is sort of that kind of feeling. You do have a male energy sitting here in your problem or your past area. Now, other messages coming in here are, be prepared for the unexpected. Expect the unexpected, as one of the other readers online would say. If anybody's watched The Coffee Reader, she always says, expect the unexpected. This is a shock. This is sort of like, what happened? You're going to get good and bad news in one hit. There's financial news, something that makes you feel happy, something to do with a female or with you yourself. This is very happy. This is like a new start, something that you've passed a test, whatever. This side over here is news about someone that did the wrong thing. Now, it doesn't have to mean someone that did the wrong thing in a relationship. It could be anything. But it's sort of like, wow, I didn't think that person would do that, or I don't think that person would say that. What were they thinking? Like, that's just so irresponsible. Now, what do we get on top? We get the Three of Pentacles and the Hierophant. I feel this is a new friendship, a new project, and you're going to be very happy and you're going to move forward. If this is about a business or a friendship, let's focus on a business or a study or whatever. Stay focused on what's traditional and what feels right for you. If you've got your own values, your own rules about how things should go, you need to stay put with that. You may even be doing a business that has something to do with marriage, babies, the chain of how things go. You know, you might be bringing something back from the past and selling it online and making $1 million. There's some sort of success thing. Now, if we look at this to do with relationships, this would be a new friendship, and it's going to be someone that's very balanced with you. Now, whether it's romantic or not, I'm not seeing that just yet. Now, when we look at your future or other stuff that's coming towards you, you've got someone here that they might be very flirty and fun and sort of run about, and they might even be from overseas, interstate. They want to have a loving connection with you. We've got some sort of loving connection going on. You also have possible trips overseas to go and see someone. You've definitely got the loving connection going on. I don't know if you're going to be invited to a wedding or an engagement party as well, or this is yours, because we've got the Page of Cups. Someone wants to start something. And then we got the Ten of Cups. It's almost like going from boyfriend and girlfriend to the chapel and getting married. So this is beautiful energy over here. There may be news of twins, something to do with twins here. Baby girl we've got here. Then we've got the two can be boy or girl. So there may be something to do with pregnancy and babies here in the wings. This is beautiful what's coming here, Brooklyn. I wish my cards look like that, because that's really nice. If you're currently with somebody, this is where it goes much, much deeper. But I do feel you need to be prepared for something that might be a little bit negative, a little bit stressful. try and not lose your head and shout and scream or say too much about it. Just sort of listen and go, okay, I hear your point of view, and then walk away. But yeah, something beneficial is coming your way as well. You might be joining a new course, doing a new course of study, getting a new job. It's like a foot in the door here, and this is the project that you're working on. Okay, so how are we going? We've still got a little bit of time. Now, if, like I said to you before, if you've got a yes or no question, think about it right now, Brooklyn. Let's just get 2 for you. Okay, so question A, question B. If you have a yes or no in your head, please think about it now. So let's do question A. What's question A? Does she get a yes or a no, or what's her message? It looks like a yes. It looks like it's a yes. So that's good. Question B. Plan a holiday, it's time. So you've been told to plan a holiday and get going, get on that journey. So I did see that you might travel, or someone might travel to you. Okay, Brooklyn, let's get you a couple of these messages as well. And we might grab you one of these today. Message for Brooklyn. Future choices and judgment. So you're about to make your choice, and she's holding up the Death card and the 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts is movement. You might be actually moving house. You might be moving to a different location. You might be going to study overseas or interstate or something, some sort of movement. It's going to make you very happy, whatever it is. Your final part of the reading is no mountain is too big. You can climb that mountain, but you may be faced with something coming up that's going to be a bit tough to endure. And also protect what's yours. You've got the bear here, but don't be stubborn. The bear could mean stubborn. It could mean that you're dealing with someone that's stubborn. Anyway, Brooklyn, thank you so much for your... it wasn't a past card. It wasn't a past card. The 4 of Hearts would be more likely a new person. A past card would be 5 of Hearts, and the 5 of Hearts didn't come out. So I feel like that might be a new connection. It was the Jack of Clubs, and the Jack of Clubs to me is an earth sign, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If they're not that star sign, it can be someone that works in business or transport, or they like to talk a lot. They like to get on the phone and travel and do deals. It can be retail type of person, type of job. Very busy kind of person, very sporty kind of person. Looks wise, it would be someone with possibly wavy or curly hair, or brown or black hair. Dark eyes. If they got blue or green, they would be very dark, have some brown in them or something like that. Yeah, so that's what I see. Almost like a European kind of look. I'm seeing there with the dark brown hair, or it could even be a sort of a lighter brown hair, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I see, Brooklyn. I hope that helped. Okay, Mountain Girl. Mountain Girl, how is she? Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Moon. Consciously feeling. Hang on a sec. How is ACH, who's a Capricorn, Virgo, and a Taurus Moon, consciously thinking actions about SLF, a Cappy, Scorpio? Anything hidden, truth, or not talking? How am I going to look at that? That's really detailed. I want to see how is ACH. What's ACH's feelings and actions towards SLF? What's ACH's feelings towards or actions towards this SLF person? What's ACH's feelings towards SLF? Eventually good. Here we have truth and lies. You said about something hidden. There is something hidden. I feel like it's a past mistake. It's something where they were responsible for something and they don't want to admit it. And then they take action to correct what they did wrong. So I feel like this is also stuff hidden, stuff a lie, then the truth comes out. So there's a a negative positive kind of thing going on here about this person. This is also like the truth teller, the lawyer, the police officer, the military, the government. This is something official here, hard and fast. It can be a father, matriarch type figure that's telling everybody what they need to do. Sitting behind him, there is some sort of gossip and crap going on. So it could be the person you're asking about, this ACH, that behind them there is a lot of other people talking in the background and saying, oh, he did this, he said that, this person there. There's that sort of thing going on. But it looks like he's just like, no, I know my truth, and he's walking in this direction. Up here, if this is ACH and SLF, was it? If that's them two, I don't know which one's male, which one's female, but anyway, we've got a male and a female looking at each other. Between them is truthful conversations of love and affection. So this is very nice what it's coming up to. So this could be the past. This could be what he used to be doing or she used to be doing. Irresponsible, responsible. That can be if there's children involved. That can be where one person looks after the kids, the other person just doesn't show up. But it's almost like responsibility is being loaded onto other people as well. But it is truth and lies in the past. Right now, there's a lot of gossip going on. There's a lot of people that talking about who's doing this, who's doing that, what's the connection going on there. But this would be a truthful conversation going on between two people. It can be a romantic, loving kind of thing, but I'm not seeing anything about two people being together in a relationship. It could be a friendship, and this is just where they feel at ease with each other. They talk about different things with each other. They don't feel like they're being judged by somebody or anything like that. I do feel that the male in this connection is very all about the rules and doing things the right way now. And I feel the female can be quite sharp when she wants to be. I feel like she will say, no, I don't want to listen to this. And, but I do feel their connection, it could be a loving one, as I said, or it could just be a friendship and they feel like they do the same job, they like the same sporting stuff, or they like the same food. There's some sort of nice connection there, like where this person wants to go out on dates or have a conversation at work, or it's just friendly. That's what I'm seeing over there. Also, we have Page of Wands and Seven of Wands. Well, this is someone that wants to run about and travel the ocean and have a conversation and be everybody's friend. And it's kind of like someone that needs to grow up, but it could actually be a child. So we've got that energy there. The other energy we got is this Seven of Wands. My camera just went out then, and I just looked up and it's on 714. 14th of July is my birthday. That's really freaky, and the camera froze just then. Wow. Someone's trying to give me a message. And this is a 7. This can be stand your ground, you know what's right. It can also be about trying to change someone or trying to change yourself to fit in better. But to me, that can be about stubborn energy. Anyway, so that's what I get. I hope that helped you there, Mountain Girl. Made some sense to you. All right, what have we got now? Anjali, you made it in. Okay, Anjali, that's a huge question. So I'm just going to say, is there a future spouse for Anjali? You just go straight for it. You just want the husband. You want the spouse. You want to get the marriage. And, like most people would say, am I going to meet someone? Am I going to love someone? So who's Anjali meeting? Is Anjali going to meet someone? Now, don't forget, Anjali, this is sort of like short term. This might be over the next month or so. So if you're going to meet someone next year, it'll probably put ace. I think we looked at this before and I got the answers for you before. But anyway, we'll have another go at it. No worries, Mountain Girl. Yeah, I sort of waffled on a little bit too much. It's supposed to be a very brief reading. Anjali. Who's coming towards Anjali? She wants Anjali, female? Yes. I don't know if you're male or female, because the name. Anjali, is there a future spouse there? Who is this person? When? Why? There is. Your wishes and dreams all coming true, and you got 2 and 4 all in red. This is marriage, stability, happiness, even a baby girl sitting right there. It is coming through this. Now, that can be a friend, or it can be a friend that you don't like very much, or a relative you don't like very much. And it's because it's like you've got to, oh my God, I'm so in love here. This is everything I dreamed of. But you're like, where did this come from? You actually have a sequence that means fertility issues, 9 months of pregnancy, and a baby girl being born. So, yeah, and you've got double 4s. So it can mean April next year. It can also mean the person is born in April. It can mean in 4 weeks' time you're going to be associated with whoever this is. It also could mean that you're going to meet the person through a family or a friend's engagement party or wedding or something like that, where you meet this person. But it's almost like a relative or a distant relative as well, that the person you could be with. So it could be your third cousin or something like that. So I don't know if that's what happens there where you are, but it could be an actual distant sort of, or even a brother's wife's brother or something like that, like some indirectly related to you. So that's what we've got there. You're going to be very happy, whoever it is. You're going to feel like escaping. You've got cards about that. You just want to escape where you are. That's probably why you're asking, am I going to meet this spouse? So I just want to get out of here. I want to be with somebody. I want to grow old with somebody. So you got the escape kind of card. And then you've got success there with judgment. So that's what I get for you today, Anjali. It does look very likely. That 3 throws me off a little bit. But I'm wondering whether it means distant relative or through, like I said, your brother's sister-in-law or brother's father-in-law, whatever, some sort of relative connection there. Or it can be a friend's brother, something like that. Free list. Up next is Alberta. We've got 6 people in the room right now. It didn't show me the person, Anjali. It didn't show me the person. I had no cards that represented an actual person today. Alberta. It's Father's Day in Australia on Sunday. And although my husband is diabetic, I have this sitting here for him and this sitting here for him, not because I wanted to buy it, but he said, oh, it's, like on my birthday, Father's Day and Christmas, I want to have stuff I'm not allowed to have. So I'll be helping him eat that, and my daughter helping him eat that, because you're not supposed to eat that, but, what the heck. I said to him, just take 2 of your tablets so get rid of the sugar. Okay, so we're up to, why do I keep seeing Raymond's name? If you can find out the answer, Alberta, I have a bit of a problem with a particular name at the moment. I've had this problem for probably a year and a half. But every time, especially if I'm feeling quite good, the name will come up on the radio, or somebody I'll meet says, oh, this is my daughter and her name is boom. Or a car will go past me with this person's name on the front of the car, and I just think, what the hell? I don't want to see this name, So you obviously like seeing the name Raymond. I don't like seeing that person's name, so I've devised a plan to think of someone that is someone I would like to think about when I see that name, and go off into my little fantasy land. So then when I started doing that, I very rarely see the name anymore. So Why are you seeing Raymond? Possibly because Raymond is thinking about you. Maybe you're meant to contact Raymond. Maybe there's something going to come up, news about Raymond. But let's have a look. Why is Alberta seeing Raymond's name all the time? Yeah, I've always thought that if you see someone's name, that there may be, it's like if you talk to someone and I'm supposed to say the name Sarah and I accidentally say Charlie. And I'll go, oh, Charlie, and I went, oh, not Charlie, Sarah. Charlie probably right there and then is either thinking about me or talking about me. So that's what I've always believed, that when you say the wrong name, that person is talking about you. But anyway, let's look at cards. Let's see, why do you see Raymond all the time? What do you need to know about Raymond, Alberta? Next question. Is it up and ready, Joanna? Next person. There's conversation that's just not happening. It's a blackout between you and Raymond. This is about possible getting back together, having some sort of reunion with each other, having some sort of talk with each other. We do have something official going on between Raymond and, I don't know, a businessman, business plan. He's possibly going to move house, move relationships, whatever. There's some sort of plan going on. There's something to do with August as well. We've got double eight sitting here. Double eights, this could be stresses around money and things like that. It could also be something to do with a medication, a procedure, something that went wrong here. And then this is where something goes right. So let's say that, talking about diabetes before, let's say that Raymond's mother or father got diabetes and then they ate a whole shitload of sugar like that. That would be not good. And then this is where everything turns around and it's nice, healthy energy. So why are you seeing it? The eights can be gatherings of people. So maybe there's going to be a place you're going and you'll be standing there. People are laughing and talking and you'll look across and there he is. There's Raymond. And you're like, oh, God, he's here. So it's the same as like numbers. If the same number keeps cropping up, it can mean that whatever you're talking about at that time. So if I'm talking about chocolate and then 444 will come up on my screen or something like that, I need to pull it apart of what I was talking about to see what the message is trying to come through. So anyway, I think maybe also Raymond is talking about you with some other man, some other male. We got young and old here. We've got young and old. So I feel like Raymond might be, when you see his name or you think, you know, he suddenly comes into your mind or you suddenly have a dream, you wake up and thought, oh my God, I just had this dream about Raymond. He's probably having conversations because the eights are conversations. So he might be going to work, talking to people about you, talking with his friends. So that's why I think it's showing up. What else have we got for you about Raymond or about you? We've got something all about the death, something that's dead, it's gone, a new beginning needs to happen. This is sitting in the past. So something is, it's finished, it's done, but there's a new beginning about to happen. Now, if you two were together and you broke up, that could be where something he's thinking about that it ended, but thinking about can it start again. This is about working hard for your future. I think this card is for you. That's sort of like putting your focuses in to your career and your friendships and movement. If you want to move house or you want to move to a different country, start making the plans. But that Seven of Pentacles can also be about stop over-analysing it. Stop over-analysing it. Anyway, okay, Rising Phoenix. Will IJ and I get married? Okay. Anyway, that's what I've got for you. Will IJ and Rising Phoenix get married? Then we've got Ladybug and Cat. Ladybug and Cat, are you still here? Will IJ marry the Rising Phoenix? Not at this time. Not at this time. There's stuff that has to be worked through. I believe this is the two of you over here in the future, having a conversation. You're talking about commitment. This person's talking about the rules and whatever's right here. But you two are coming close together here and having a conversation about what you want with the future. But at this time, it's telling me delay, 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 delay. It's showing a relationship that's got something wrong as well that needs to be sorted out. It's also showing me someone's been irresponsible here. Yeah, and this could be to do with work as well, that it interferes with what happens next. So being that this is such a brief mini reading, I'm not clarifying anything. We'll just get some tarots on this. You need to look at your options about not just focusing on will you get married, but focusing on the options of how far away before you think you would do that. Where do you want to live? Does that person want to live there? And then there's this new beginning here. It's like you're looking at the options of where this thing's going, and then you want to step off and start the new beginning. So at this time, we'll use marry, not in the next couple of weeks. This reading is very brief, so this would be about maybe 6 weeks forward or something. So it's saying like not yet, but this black energy I don't like when I'm looking at a relationship between people, because it means there's either interference going on, sickness going on, troubles at work going on, arguments going on. So it looks like there's other stuff going on around, and you two are standing here having a conversation about what you want to do next. But if we're doing a further in-depth reading, we'd be looking further to see what's going to happen. Okay, so Kat and Bree. What time is it? Yeah, I'm still online for a bit. Bree, yes, you can ask a question. Kat, Ladybug, and Bree. Kat, what's coming in love? What's coming towards Kat? Yeah, no worries, Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix, you're a moderator. Think of a yes or no, not that question you just asked, because I just answered that. Just think of a yes or no. You might be surprised. So that's a positive card. That's really nice, surprise card. And we'll just give you one more message. What's for Phoenix? I forgot that you were a moderator. I always do a couple of extra cards. You know how you asked about will you get married? You got the wedding ring, you got the getting married card and signing the thing. So it's not going to happen just now, but you've just, out of all the cards here, I just cut and I got that for you. So yeah, that is very happy, and you'll be surprised. So that where someone gives you the ring and you're just like, oh my God, this is my dream come true. But yeah, your cards at the moment are showing there's other shit going on before you get there. Right, now, Kat, what's coming in love? What's coming in love for Kat? What's coming in love for Kat? What's coming in love for Kat? Well, you said you're single. Doesn't look like you're going to be single for much longer. We do have double nines here, so September. We're in September. You may be, you've got an ending and a beginning. You've also got truth and lies. You've also got some sort of gathering of people. It could be through work. It could be through surgery. It could be through injury. There's some sort of negative event, and then like this is injury and then surgery. This is loss of a job. This is a new job. So you've got opposite conflicting kind of things going on here. If it's not you meeting someone in this month, it could mean that the person you meet is born in this month. It's their birthday this month. So that would make them a Virgo, possible Libra if they're born at the end of the month. But we do have you soulmate connection through a party, a gathering, or work. I don't think it's work because the money cards are here, but this is a love card. So it could be some sort of family get-together. It could be someone's birthday celebration, and there's a love connection there. And someone wants to start a more of a solid journey with you. Don't be surprised if you just get something started and there's some sort of event that prevents it from going forward at this time, and then you make a solid commitment with your future cat. Also, you will be very, very desirable to maybe more than one person. So I know you said you're single and everything and nothing's really happening, is what's coming in love. Someone finds you like the ant's pants. They want to know you, they want to be with you. But again, you've got a positive, beautiful card as far as relationships and love goes. And then you've got an argument card sitting here. So it's like you're going to, through an event, a fight, whatever, you two come together. So it could also be where you're sitting crying your eyes out and someone comes up and says, it's going to be all right. And they sit there, they talk to you, and there's a spark, bang, off it goes. So I do think something's coming towards you. We do have the Jack of Hearts. He simply could mean soulmate connection, love, bond connection, but he also could represent someone with red hair, blonde or dark or light brown hair, dark blonde hair, blue eyes, green eyes. Could be someone like that. It could be someone that works with his hands, like a builder, electrician, plumber, tradesperson, even, not so much a driver. No, not a driver. Could be a chef. And the other way of looking at it is it could be through a family friend that you meet this person. Okay. Now, Bree, am I going to be in a relationship next year? Oh, so you're not looking at it right now. You're waiting till next year. Is Bree going to be in a relationship? I'm just going to ask that. Is Bree going to end up in a relationship? Let's see if we get a yes or no. Oh, Rhonda, you're going. Yeah, it's getting late for you. Time to get going. Rhonda, I have to get back to your messages. I've just been so engrossed in this other stuff that's going on over here. Yeah. I accidentally called Althea yesterday. Althea had called me. I didn't know she called me. And I picked my phone up to get something out of my phone, and my finger touched the screen, and it just went boom and started calling Althea. And I think it was 3 o'clock in the morning where she was. And I said, sorry, Althea, I couldn't hang up. I couldn't hang up. Okay, so will Bree be in a relationship? Is Bree going to be in a relationship? Yeah, I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. Oh, and the test was negative in that from the doctor. They've just told me to just drink water, and they reckon it's in my head. It's in my head. So I don't know. I had a symptom that wasn't in my head. So, but nothing come up. All right, Bree, will you be in a relationship? Eventually, yes. When? I don't know. It looks like you're going to have a relationship with someone you work with or you study with, or someone you don't really like very much. It's almost like you don't think anything about this person, but something could start. I don't have any love cards coming out at all. I think your messages today are something to do with stresses around work, or something to do with doctor, medicine. There's some sort of stress going on there, and then you're making the right choice and feeling balanced again. But as far as a relationship goes, this can be a commitment coming up. But when? I don't know. With who? Possibly this person, if you're into men, if you're into women. But this person could be medical. He could be financial. So what else have we got? We've got double 8s here now. It's something to do with medication or study or gossip or whatever. It's about to come to a head here. So I think that you're not going to be thinking about relationships right now. There's some other thing going on here. This could actually mean that your previous relationship or whatever you've been doing, you're not quite done with that, but you will be. This is where you're done and you walk away now and you're not having anything to do with that. You do have double 8s. It might be 8 weeks away. It might be 8 months away. You do have that showing that you will be eventually in a commitment, but the cards today are saying more of a no than a yes. I think they're trying to point out that there's something else going on in the background that you need to sort out at the moment. If it's a health-related matter, there's some decision that's got to be made, but this can be a forced change as well. This can be, it doesn't matter what you do, it's just going to happen anyway. Yeah. And if it's not you, it's around a father figure or a mother or a sister or something like that. There's something there. Something there. When the cards do that, they don't want to answer the question you asked. They want you to know this information. So, yeah. Anyway, that's what I get for you right now. You need to clear your mind and make a decision on something. If it's a job, medical stuff, whatever it is, clear your mind and make your choice. City Babe. I don't even need to check, City Babe, but I will check because you probably wrote the question in here. Yeah, I couldn't believe it yesterday, Joanna. I picked up my phone to get a credit card out and to give it to my hubby. And when I opened the phone, my hand went like that on the screen. And there was like 6 things on the screen. And I just happened to touch the one that said Althea. And it went brrr, brrr, like I could hear it ringing. And I'm thinking, shit, how do I hang up? I couldn't find it. I'm trying to find it. Next thing I know, she goes, hello. I was asleep. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I couldn't hang up. I'm waiting for this to sign in so I can see your question, City Babe. All right, guys. So I'm doing a paid reading. Yeah, but Althea said, it's okay. I had actually fell asleep in front of the computer. She said, my head's on the table. And I'm thinking, what's that? What's that? And she sat up and she said, it's all right. I've got to go to bed. She said, because she was glad that I woke her up because she'd slumped over on the computer. She was on her computer and fell asleep on the desk. And she said, oh, I can get up and go to bed now. And I said, oh, I felt so bad because I've been putting my phone in another room now and turning it off anyway, but I've been putting it in another room to make myself get out of bed, get ready, and then go on the phone because I've been laying in bed for like 2 hours on the phone and then I don't get online. City Babe, it's not logging in. I'll try again. No, my phone's gone stupid. Oh, here we go. It actually doesn't mean anything about you, that dream that he had. It means the whole car thing. When you dream about a car, it's about who's controlling your life right now. So if you hop in a car and somebody's driving that car in a dream, it means you don't feel you have control of your life right now. If you get in a car and you're driving the car, you're making your own decisions about what you want to do. So the fact that he had this dream and you were in a car, if you were driving it, he could be dreaming about, he's worried about what choices you're making with your life right now. Like he feels like somebody else is steering you if somebody else was driving the car. If he dreamt that you were driving the car, his brain's trying to contemplate of the stuff you're doing in your life right now. But we'll have a look for you about I don't think it's about bad stuff coming. It could mean that he's going to have something very unexpected happen just like that. Not so much negative. So we'll look, we'll just put the timer on. Put the timer on. Oh, I have to go offline soon too. I've got about another half hour. So, yeah, I don't think there's many people here. There's only 5 people. Oh, shit. Cancel. I just set it for 1 hour because I'm thinking I've got to go offline. Set that for, there we go. All right, so we'll have a look. What was this dream? What's the messages for Xuan? That's Xuan need to know. Now, when you have dreams about accidents in cars or anything like that, I was told ages ago that you should avoid traveling for at least 24 to 48 hours if you can. That can mean a warning about there could be an incident or something like that. So the fact that he dreamt it, not you, it would be about him not getting in a car with somebody else or whatever for 24 hours or whatever. But I think it's like with your choices in life right now, he might be concerned with everything. So what messages are here? What's trying to get through? So what I'm going to do, I'll just put them down in lots of 3. I won't read them for this person, that person. I'll just put it down. Has he got fears and stuff going on at the moment about other circumstances, City Babe? This can mean car accident, this here, but it's sitting right beside a love connection, a relationship, a soulmate, all of that. It can mean that, but it can mean a fear. It can also mean lies, deception, not too sure. Over here we have 2 men, very different men. We got the businessman, the happy-go-lucky, the player, and then we got the man that wants to be there forever. We've also got this feeling like irresponsible or worried about someone not being there when they're supposed to be there. Your outcome cards are showing a nice surprise coming up, a new family, friendship and whatever. But it's also showing about this forced kind of movement. So I'm trying to read this in a way that why did these messages come through in that dream to him, and what the messages mean to you. So I feel like there's this feeling of being stuck, of wanting to move but can't move. There's a nice surprise there. Someone's pregnant. If there is a pregnancy around your family, there's a little baby boy it's going to be on its way. But yeah, I think that dream means nothing much to you. I think it more means about something he's worrying about of what he wants to do, and he feels like somebody else has got control of the situation. And death means rebirth. If you dream of a death, it usually means that someone's having a baby, and that's what I'm seeing here. Someone's getting pregnant, someone's having a baby. So that could be sitting around him, that someone's pregnant. If you dream the opposite, about a baby being born, it usually means the opposite, that something's happening, something's not working out. But babies being born also can be new projects, new work. But yeah, an actual car incident, travel, it's all about who's running your life, who's telling you what to do right now, which way do you have to go. But I'm just looking at messages for you. Be prepared for someone from your past trying to connect with you again, causing problems. You do have this, commitment, loving thing sitting in the middle here, but there's stuff that needs to be talked about. Like, don't tread around things at this time. You have, what was on the bottom of the deck? 4 of Cups, but it's reversed. Okay, so we've got this needing to repair, needing to slow down, take your time. Now, if we look at this as a medical thing, it's sitting around a male right now. Could be the person you told me that had the dream. It could be some sort of injury. It's not sickness. It could be some sort of injury or something, and they need to just stop and rest and recuperate. So that could be a problem area right then. It also could be, you said you're planning on going wherever. It might be delayed because of other circumstances. We also have the Knight of Pentacles sitting here. That's learning something new, going on a new journey. It's news coming in, it's travel. It's a positive energy. Can be a medical thing I'm looking at. If there's any medical thing going on, it's more to do with an injury than an actual illness. We also have, we've got the 6 of Wands. We've got the 6 of Wands here. This is victory and success. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. I do see delays with this black 7 sitting here. So then we have the Ace of Swords sitting here. Whilst recuperating and working out what you need to do, you make a full decision of, this is where I want to go, this is what I want to do, this is my choice. Then we have, we got the invitation, we got the card of marriage here. Now, I don't know how much this person knows about your love life, your relationships, but could be fears around that kind of thing, that what's this mean to that person if you marry this person? Have I got to move? I don't want to do this, like I don't want this to happen. So, yeah, it could be fears around that, but you have this nice soulmate, balance, news, marriage. So I feel like this thing's getting pretty hard and heavy. And then we've got you very happy sitting in your Queen of Cups energy. There's nothing scary here. There is delays over there. There is a possible incident in a car. If it happens, it would just be an injury, a minor kind of thing, and then it's all good. I'm not seeing anything bad. Now, some people would say Ace of Spades, but this is Ace of Swords. Ace of Spades can mean a death, but it's sitting like a fear. This is someone laying in bed trying to get better, and they're overthinking everything. I think there may be fears about where your life's going to go if you end up marrying this person, and where are you going to live? Are they going to live there? Are you going to have to go there? Or all of that. So I think that might be what it is, but you're getting messages of love and contentment and everything. Just be careful and make sure you talk about everything that you have to talk about with somebody. Also, we give you one of these. We'll give you two of these, actually. Think about a yes and no that you might have. How are we going for time? We've still got some time here. You just need to find your right direction, what feels right for you. Don't be coerced by other people and outside what they say. If you make your firm decision and that's what's right for you, you need to stay on path with that. And also, you're very, very attractive at this time. When people get in love with somebody, they tend to get other people come out the woodwork and start to say, oh, well, you look fantastic, or would you like to go out? Are you single? So it looks like you're going to be very desirable at this time. There may be something that you're very talented at as well, and it looks like you're about to shine in that area. If you've got a yes and no, think about it right now. Do two questions in your mind. This is first question, this is second question. So think about first question first. Yes or no, in case it comes out. I might just give them a reshuffle because the yes come out before. Let's have a look. The list, how many are on the list, Brooklyn? Because I am going offline in about 18 minutes or so. How many is on the list? Because you may be able to have it. Yeah, so, okay, so yes or no is on this side. Think of one question. Here we go. This is for you, City Babe. Or it could just be a message anyway about everything. Maybe. Got a maybe. We don't get a yes or a no. We get a maybe. So I don't know what question you asked. I hope that that's okay that you got this maybe. We'll just get more information. What else do you need to know? Keep away from negative people. Keep away from the negative people. Okay, so question number 2. Think about a different question. Yes or no. I might shuffle these as well because the other thing come out before. How many are on the list, Brooklyn? 2 people that want a reading now. Yeah, so I should be able to do them. I'll do, because they're just free little mini readings. Okay, think about your other question right now, City Babe. You have stop limiting yourself and stop playing it safe. So open up the doorways, do whatever it is you want to do. Life's too short to sit around in a box, so let yourself expand yourself. Don't limit yourself. It could be that you know, he's had this dream and then you're like, oh my God, I'm supposed to go to such and such. What if something happens? Is something bad coming? And then you shut yourself in your house and go, oh no, I'm not going to go out the door because I don't want that dream to happen. I'm not seeing anything to do with that. There is possibility of an incident, but it's not showing me hospital. It's not showing me surgery. It's not showing me nothing like that. So whatever it is, it might be a little fender bender on the front of the car, and, you know, there might be some money to pay or something like that. I think this is about fears that are coming off your that person that had the dream. Okay, so let's just, that's the end of that. I'll just pick you a couple of these cards for messages. What does each one need to know? Going out, wine and dining. This can be a wedding, an engagement party, beautiful energy here, and all your dreams and your wishes coming true. So two of probably the most perfect cards you can pull out of that deck. And we'll get you one of these messages. That's the three wise monkeys. Three wise monkeys. Don't believe everything you see, hear, or is said. Or sort of like, hear no evil, speak no evil, fear no evil. So just be careful with what's being said or what's being seen, or is it real or whatever, because this was a dream. It was somebody else's dream, not your dream. So there's a whole load of other stuff going on in that person's head. They went to sleep, their brain processed it like that. Then they told you, oh my God, this happened, blah, blah, blah. So that would be more detailed about what's going on with them. Anyway, City Babe, thank you so much. Elysis, who was up next? We've only got 4 people in the room. So we've got Brooklyn, we've got Alberta, we've got City Babe, and we've got Elysis. So that's it. Elysis is it, and then I'm finished. Unless there's somebody else waiting that I can't see, that because it says 4 people. What is that noise? Oh, they got it. I don't know how they got it. I couldn't work it out. I was doing something for the boss this morning, trying to sign a legal document thing for him online, and it didn't work. And I wrote 3 emails to the accountant, and they're just telling me that it's done. So thank God for that. They made it very, very difficult. How does Elsler currently feel about me? I'm Elysis. Oh, that's a mouthful. Elsler and Elysis. Wow. Elsis and Elsa. What's going on between the two of them? Oh, there's another question somewhere from someone else, is there? Brooklyn, is there somebody else that asked a question? I think that this person needs to grow up a little bit, Elsis. This is someone, they can be a little bit sharp sometimes and say the wrong thing. They do feel some sort of love connection there. They think about like doing different things, maybe going to the same, go to the park together or go to the shop together or whatever. There's some sort of common ground here, but I do feel like there's a bit of an immaturity thing I'm picking up on there. There's certain friends or family members of yours and his or whatever that don't get on too well. Sort of like, I don't like that friend of yours, or you don't like this friend of mine. It can represent third party kind of thing, where there's you and that person, and then there's somebody else floating in the background. I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling like if it was somebody floating in the background, you and this Esla, is it Esla? Esla or you, they're not interested in whoever this is. It's sort of like a pain that over there. The other, it can be sex cards as well. It can be like unwanted as far as sex goes at this point. It can be a big no. This here is wanting to go out with lots of people together and do different things together. And they feel very structured, like they want everything all sort of, let's go here on Saturday at this time for 2 hours, and then on Sunday we'll go here. It's sort of like all scripted out of how it should be. So yeah, there is a love connection there. There's also a very structured energy there. But the 3s could be where just sometimes, let's say, you two come together and then a brother turns up, or that person's mother turns up. It kind of creates a yucky kind of feeling. It's not bad, but it's just feels a bit off center. Okay, I'm glad I'm finishing now, because I need to take a break and go and get something to eat, because I'm feeling a bit weird. And I've got to do a reading at 1 hour. All right, this is for you, Alessis. Immature. You need to stand strong in this, what you want. This is you saying, this is how I want it, and you need to listen to me. So also there's some sort of plan to go somewhere, do something. I don't know how old you are, but this could be going to a class together. It could be going to the shopping centre together. It could be going to the movies, whatever. There's some sort of plan, but usually this is more official when I see this. This is sort of like, let's sit down and work out, what are we to each other? Are we going to be like this, or are we just going to be friends that meet up with other friends all in the picture and then say, see ya, and, you know. So I feel like you're going to come to a decision of what you want to do with your future with this Queen of Swords. And that is it, people. Oh, he's 35 and you're 32. Yeah. No, I feel like you want to make a firm decision about where you're going with this relationship, and I think you're going to finally do it. This is you sort of stipulating to that person, this is what I want. Do you want this as well? All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Brooklyn. I'm out of here. I'm going to go get something to eat. I'm going to check out all these messages and try not get too bogged down with some of the stuff I've been reading. Joanna, did Joanna go? I'll send Joanna a message. Brooklyn, make sure you email me, or you're waiting till you've got a phone, right? Thank you, Alberta. HK, I think, has gone. There was Phoenix or somebody, I think they had their reading and they were moderating as well. They're gone. Rhonda's gone. Anyway, I'll see everybody. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I should be online tomorrow. I've got chocolate. I've got chocolate on my arm. That's when I was eating that chocolate before. Yeah, I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'll try and get online earlier, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. I do have a reading booked for tomorrow, so I need to get on earlier because the reading is earlier. But yeah, anyway, bye for now, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.